Hello, this video is about adding and subtracting complex numbers along with multiplying complex numbers. So here is what I see with this problem. This is asking us to simplify the expression to an a plus bi form. And essentially what this is asking us to do is to combine like terms to where we simply have a real term, the a, and then an imaginary term, the bi. So this should go back to Algebra 1, where we are simply combining like terms. Now, if we are adding two values, well, we really don't need to change the signs here. So like terms here, I have a negative 12 plus 11. Well, negative 12 plus 11 is a negative 1. Negative 12 plus 11 is negative 1. Now, with our i's, I have a negative 6i plus another negative 6i. So that is negative 12i. And then we cannot simplify any further here because this is our real term. I have negative 1, and then I have a negative 12i. So that should be our answer, negative 1 minus 12i. All right, yes, I'm sure. And we should be good there. All right, now next problem. I kind of want to get one where we have subtraction. There we go. Let me go ahead and erase this for you. All right, so with subtraction, same concept, just be very, very careful with signs. I have an 8, and then I am subtracting a 9. 8 minus 9, well, that is negative 1 again. Now I have 10i minus 9i. 10i minus 9i. If I distribute that negative, that's a negative 9i. So that is plus 1i. And you really don't need to write the 1 in there. Just negative 1 plus i should be fine. And submit answer, and you should be good. All right, so that is for adding and subtracting. I actually want to go back and show you guys how to multiply. And in your previous problems, you guys have had a few distribution ones. Let's see how distribution plays out here. We are still distributing here. So here we go. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. All right, negative 5 times 8i, negative 5 times 8i is negative 40i. Distributing our second term here, 6i times 3, that is 18i. And then finally, 6i times 8i, that is 48i squared. Now, let's talk about a few things here. You probably see some like terms here. Obviously, we're going to be able to combine the negative 40i and then the 18i. But I want to talk about this I squared here. We know that I is equal to the square root of negative 1. Now, if I square that, well, I squared is going to be equal to negative 1. Square root and a square are inverse operations. Those undo each other. So that is going to be equal to negative 1. So here is what I see here. Yes, I have a negative 15, negative 40i, and 18i. That is negative 22i. Now I still have plus 48. But I squared is equal to negative 1. I squared is equal to negative 1. So here's my final answer here. I end up with, I have a negative 15 and a negative 48. 15 and 48, that gets me negative 63. And then finally, my imaginary term here, if I combined those two, I had negative 40i and 18i. That's negative 22i, negative 22i. So in these problems, be careful, you will have to simplify that I squared. Yes. All right, so this video went over how to add and subtract. It went over how to multiply those. Make sure that you combine like terms and make sure you take care of that I squared, but you should be ready to go on this assignment.